Osijek, Croatia, 1991. The Croat city is massively attacked by the Yugoslav National Army and by Serbian paramilitary troops, both with bombings and infantry operations. What happened in Osijek is just one of the several battles of the Yugoslav Wars, characterized by deep ethnic divisions and relentless conflict. During the defense of the city, led by the general of the Croatian army, Branimir Glavaš, some strange events take place. Many Serbian civilians go missing, and others are evicted and forced to leave the city. In this historical moment, the journalist Drago Hedl, who was covering the war in his hometown, starts to dig deeper into these crimes. From 1993, he starts a long and difficult investigation, which reveals that dozens of Serbian civilians had been tortured and brutally killed by order of the most celebrated public figure in town, Branimir Glavaš, who, thanks to Hedl investigation, was taken to trial in 2006. Hedl's work on the Osijek case, and also on other war crimes in Slavonia, set him on a collision course with powerful forces, subjecting him to intimidation, legal battles, and also physical threats. But why did Hedl face so many difficulties in his investigation towards the truth about the war crimes of Osijek? To find an answer, we must look at Croatia's collective memory on the Yugoslav Wars, which was crafted by the myth of the Homeland War. According to this narrative, Croats couldn't have committed any war crime during the conflict, since they were fighting a heroic defensive war. This reading of the events was elevated as the only interpretation possible, totally excluding any possible alternative or critical reading of it. This fundamental myth of Croatia's identity led to a militarized memory, strictly focusing on commemorations and monuments that glorify Croatia's military heroism. We therefore see how Hedl's investigation of war crimes committed by the Croatian army against Serbs were not only controversial, but also dangerous for the Homeland War narration. Despite entrenched narratives, a new chapter is unfolding. Civil society organizations such as Documenta and Youth Initiative for Human Rights, and also journalists like Drago Hedl, are still today challenging all myths, seeking to reconcile a divided past by acknowledging all the different visions and all the victims of the war. Thanks to their efforts, some important steps forward have been taken also on an institutional level, such as the 2010 meeting between the Croat president Ivo Josipovic and the Serbian president Boris Tadic for the 19th anniversary of Vukovar siege. Yet, the struggle for truth continues. Even nowadays, Croatia's media landscape is characterized by many cases of intimidation and censorship against journalists. According to Mapping Media Freedom platform, in 2024 there were 24 reported attacks on reporters. Most of them were verbal, but there were also cases of physical assaults. These numbers underscore that the fight for media freedom remains as urgent as ever. Revisiting and reinterpreting our past is not merely an act of remembrance, it is the cornerstone of a vibrant civil society. The case of Drago Hedl demonstrates that a free press is not only crucial for Croatia to deal with its past and foster reconciliation with its former enemy, but it also plays an essential role in reinforcing its democratic development.